Okay, so we had a couple names. We're probably gonna call this. Okay, I'm Gracie. Hi,
Names look weird.
I'm Gracie.
I'm Margot.
We are gonna record ourselves just talking about our lives.
We talk a lot.
But especially as queer people. And we're probably gonna call this like Queer Conversation 1 or something.
Something one.
I don't know. I was just thinking, when I was closeted in high school, I just like wanted content. I wanted to like see people talking. That's why I was so drawn to TV shows. And
Gracie's a big Glee fan.
oh, excuse me.
I was actually gonna ask you. Is it still going on? I thought about it today.
No,
and I was like,
it
I
is
should
not.
ask Gracie.
No, it is. No, I was actually never a Glee fan. I was just like,
like
I was like, I couldn't explain my obsession with them. Actually, I can't explain it perfectly, but no, I just like hate Glee, and the show was horrible.
Glee.
The show was horrible.
But you watch it obsessively.
Exactly. That's what happens when you get obsessed.
It's okay,
with...
I watch Pretty Little
That's what
Liars,
happens...
and I'm not even obsessed with any of them. So
that's what happens when you have no content and you just like need to see yourself somewhere, so you just get obsessed with terrible shit.
That's true.
But yeah, we're just like making this because I think it just hearing about our lives might help someone, maybe.
I was gonna say how we became friends, but then I don't really remember.
Yeah, we took art history class together in college.
And Nick told me you were cool.
Yeah, I was like one of the more queer people in my life. I don't know. I just think like we're just gonna talk in and out about our lives. Queerness is gonna come up plenty. But I just think like younger queer people that don't know anyone else gay or might just enjoy like hearing what it just like people that it's like a part of our lives, but like not that important, but also like very important.
Yeah, I mean, like thankfully now more people, young people, are like queer. But
oh yeah, also, so I don't know how big onto YouTube you are, but there's like a bunch of like lesbian couples that are really famous that like all broke up recently, and there's a lot of like sad baby queers out there. So I just like pep you up a little bit.
Gracie will warm your heart.
I will warm your heart with my sad. Just kidding. I'm happy. I will warm your heart with my pinkness. Pink is like a thing, okay?
I mostly wear black or gray.
And actually, you know what? Why don't I just talk about it here? Why did I dye my hair pink? Why am I obsessed with pink? I don't know if did you ever tell you the story?
I don't think so. I don't know this.
Okay. So obviously, like, gender roles is, like, a big part of, colors that people are allowed to, like, wear and shit. And I've always been, like, feminine, but also, like, I'm 5'9", so I'm a little tall, and, like, just, like, I have a masculine... 5'9"? Yeah. I have, like, a masculine energy about me, also, but feminine, too. We can talk more about that later. But anyway, so I have a pink phone case. In my freshman year of college, we were sitting in a circle, and my friend was like, oh, your phone case is pink. I don't really peg you as...
He was, like, surprised that your phone case was pink.
It was a woman. It was a girl.
Oh, my God.
And she was like, your phone case is... Yeah, she was just like, your phone case is pink. Like, I don't see you as pink. And, you know, here I am. 4 years later, I dyed my hair pink. I've adopted a pink lifestyle. I don't know, it was like a weird... I also remember, it's like, when I was a freshman, like, there was this older queer person at school who, like, said that, like, they're very masculine, but having long hair feels like a fuck you. Because it's just, like, the whole world expects queer women to, like, look a certain way. And there's, like, certain things that we will adopt of that, but also certain things that was, like, literally fuck you. Like, I keep my hair as long as I want. Anyway.
On the topic of not queerness at all, but on the topic of colored clothing.
Come closer into the...
Something that I was thinking of recently was I wear mostly this color.
We were talking about this t-shirt earlier.
We were talking about this t-shirt. This t-shirt is
we're
like
also not... Wait, hold on. We look like a couple now. We're not a couple.
Yeah,
Please
we're not
don't
a
ship
couple.
us. Please.
that has happened.
That has happened.
People have thought that,
yeah. I mean, I take a photo with anyone.
Yeah. That's true.
It's like slightly...
You're like, oh my God, are you this person? It's like, as soon as it's like you're a queer person in a picture with someone else and just one other person, people are like, oh my God, is that who you're dating?
But it's cool.
Like, it's my friend.
Yeah. Wait, finish your story though. So,
I was just gonna say, this is like how I dress in this color.
Yeah.
But I also really like gray. And the other day, I was wearing like gray sweatpants. I was chilling at home, wearing a gray t-shirt, and then I like got cold, so I put on a gray hoodie, and it was all the same exact shade of gray, and it was all like the same material. and I was like, wow, I'm wearing all gray, and it was like not cool. It like didn't.
It wasn't good.
That's what I started wondering. I was like, okay, this looks fine, but like,
I
always wear like all black clothing.
Wait, can you talk about that more? Why? Because
I don't know. I don't know how it started. Yeah, I like dark colors in general for like anything, and
well, colors are very gendered too, and actually, like clothing is very. You can be like express your queerness through clothing a lot too. You think that's like a way of
I don't know. I think maybe it just started as kind of like, okay, it's just like neutral,
and then
you look really good,
and
then like whatever, like then there's like my face, so whatever you want to think of my face, but like with just like I don't know, it's just I also like concert t-shirts, but I don't like white t-shirts. I just like don't like wear. I can't wear the color
so
white. I got a Hop Along t-shirt at a concert, and I love that band. And then I got home, and I was like, why did I buy this t-shirt? I'm never going to wear it, because, I don't know, it's white, and then they're just, I don't know. But anyway, I was wearing all gray, and I was like, why is it not okay to wear all gray? Like, it just didn't look right. But I was like, I don't know if that's just because, like, it would seem weird, but I can wear all black, but I can't wear all gray.
Like, heterosexual people, like, think about their clothes a lot, too. But, like, actually, I just think it's a human being thing.
That's think about your clothes.
Think about your clothes, worrying about how you look.
But I think that's like why I started wearing all black, because I was just like, whatever, I like black. I don't really have to worry about anything if I'm wearing all, like, you know, just like always wear all black. And then I just like kind of started doing it, and I just like it more.
I'm just thinking about, I mean, like the ways that we can show our queerness, quickly, like visibly, like there's you know that look that you give another girl, like you just.
When I was in Italy,
I mean, you know,
when I was in Italy, there were a lot of those looks happening. I think like I flew into Rome and then went to Florence, and in Florence, I remember like walking around one of the first days, and I saw like another more androgynous. Like woman, and there was just like this look that happened. Like I have no idea if she was Italian, if she was American. Like I don't know.
Oh, but I was talking about like the hitting, like the just like the. Well, it's not even just like I'm hitting on you. It's just like a quick acknowledgement that you're both queer and that you're like you're just like you
notice you like make eye contact.
It's like I see you. It's like you look at each other and you're like I see the little things that you're doing. Like maybe you wearing all black is like a quick way of just being like. I mean, I feel like...
Do you think? Like, what? I don't know. I don't really know what it looks like wearing colors. I've only worn black jeans for, like, years.
There's, like... I just feel like I've acquired so much cultural knowledge of, like, what queerness looks like on different people. And sometimes I'm wrong, obviously. Like, it's just a gaydar. Like... But there's, like, a look that you just, like...
Do you think it's different for all people, or do you think, like, anyone wearing all black would be? Because, like,
no. It's the whole image together. No. It's, like, the way they're standing. Like,
So how would that work for... Wait, how would that work for me with, like, all black?
Okay, so first of all, we talked a lot about hair, how important hair is.
True.
Your hair does so much in terms of showing your queerness that I don't think it matters what colors you're wearing. I think
So it just doesn't matter what I wear?
I think you're just comfortable in black. Yeah, I think you would look queer no matter what you're wearing. In terms of, like, me representing my queerness, it comes in different... I out myself by talking about TV shows, and, like, well, also what I want to do involves, like, queer media and shit, so I just, like, I can out myself very quickly. I don't need to, like, look at it, but back to that look I was telling you, where you just, like, you see a girl, and you just, like, you, like, look at her a certain way, like, very quickly, and just be like, I see you, like...
That was me a lot on the train, and, like when you get on the train, and like, someone, like,
and sometimes it's like a... Like, not sexual, but sometimes it's just I find you attractive, but sometimes it's just like
I get it.
Like, what up? Like, yeah, I see you. So yeah, clothes definitely, like, play a part in that. But, like, back to the hair thing, like, I think, in terms of, like, lesbianism, like, short hair is just so much tied to that, like,
but I feel like it's not really anymore. I mean, like, I get, like, okay, like, with, like, you know, like, actually, I haven't seen whatever, but, like, I've seen a lot of, you know, like, I feel like it's becoming just a big thing in general. I think, like, women who wanted short hair a lot of times wouldn't do it because they didn't want to be read as gay, or they would just end up doing it because they wanted to, and then always be read as gay and, like, get annoyed. And I mean, like, I know I've spoken to people, like, older people who that's happened to, so I feel like now that people are just like, okay, I can cut my hair, have, like, short and whatever, like, fuck other people.
Word. And I'm thinking also about I haven't seen that many butch women on screen in a long time.
True. sure.
Well, because we've gotten more representations. They're obviously all going to be, like, thin white women and now they're mostly femme too, like, in terms of what we see on screen, like, what's safest. Like, if we're, like, showing something queer is already, like, non-normative, so then, therefore, all the other elements have to be normative. And, like, I guess, like, femme is, like, another comfortable way for people to see women. And, like, middle class. Like, there's all these different things. Like, if we're gonna show... We talked about Finding Dory before. There's, like, a lesbian... They're both white, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Like, feminine, like...
Yeah.
We're obviously both white, too. Like, there just needs to be more content from all different types of narratives and voices. That's the whole point of, like, educating.
I mean, like, Leo now, that just came out today. Did you read that? Leo playing Rumi, the poet, like, I think he's Persian.
Leo DiCaprio is playing a person of color on a TV show?
I have it up here. I think that, I'm pretty sure Rumi was Persian.
Yo, whitewashing literally forever.
And they, like, want him to play Rumi in some, like, biopic.
The Scarlett Johansson's playing, like, a Japanese woman.
Is that still happening? I thought there would be, like, enough shit on that they would change it, but I guess not.
Apparently they still think they can... We'll see. Hopefully it tanks.
Don't go see it.
Yeah, don't. I don't even know what to plug it. Do you want to talk about this thing that we found today?
Oh, we found the greatest
look what we found. It's, okay.
As Gracie would call it, a VHR.
I called it a VHR. Okay. What's actually a
VHS.
VHS. I hold the VHD too. Look at this. It's the L Word pilot in episode 2. And so we went to this lesbian book sale today.
Lesbian Herstory Archives.
Yeah, and Margot found this and didn't want to buy it for some reason. No, you let me buy it. So I bought it. We're looking at it and we're trying to figure out, like, what season it was. We tell them.
We're like, who's on the front?
Okay, there's Marina. Okay, look at the way Shane is.
Grace's like, look at
I was
hair.
I was like, you can just tell by Shane's hair that this is season 1.
And then we saw Tim on the back.
Oh, wait.
Or he's on the front.
Oh, he's on the front too. Oopsies.
He might be on the back also.
Yeah, there he is.
So we're like, oh, yeah,
season 1.
And then we get in the park later, and we're like, wait, we should
open it.
Out what it is.
But we're just talking about, like, I don't know. I feel like people would appreciate just us talking about the L Word. This is like an old show. This show was like 10 years. It was like recent.
A long time ago. I wonder if people still, if like younger, like high school, if people who are like freshmen,
it's still one of those,
in high
like,
school, would they
quintessential
still
shows.
watch it? You think?
I mean, I just feel like
there's so much
more right now. Yeah. But wait, can we just like talk about that random episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was at the gym and I started watching this random episode. It was, I think, season 4, called Les Girls.
It's so great.
And I was just like cracking myself up on this fucking elliptical about Jenny because she's so horrible.
The dog.
Oh God. Okay. So Jenny's like the most diabolical, evil. I don't know. Is that fair to call her evil?
You'd know if you want.
If you've seen this episode.
She's manipulative. I do though. When you watch the whole thing, I feel like you see it, like the evolution of it. And she has reasons. It kind of makes sense that would happen to her, or be a possibility that it happened to her, you know, like, what's her name? Marina. The whole Marina thing, like, that's her first experience with, like, okay, like, a lot of people have, like, bad first experiences with, like, the first person, like, you fall in love with or something.
Okay, but
but that's so shitty, like, she's married. Jenny has no idea she's married, you know, like, that happens, and then, like, other shit happens.
Well, also, that was her discovering her queerness. She was, like, learning.
I know,
like,
but she was, like, the first person she fell in love with was this person who, like, totally destroyed her.
This episode just, we're just jumping into this. Okay, season 4,
No, but it's like in general. I just feel like shitty things do keep happening to Jenny, and she just like she could have let it not affect her, but she let it affect her, and that's why she, like, I get why she is how she is, but she is a little. I mean, she's very manipulative.
Okay, so in this episode, basically, this woman Stacey Merkin, who was played by in Princess Diaries, Anne Hathaway's best friend. I don't remember her character's name. But it's just funny because I could, like, tell her something a little queer about her. Even my, like, 8-year-old self watched that show, that Princess Diaries. But, so the same actress that plays someone named Stacey Merkin, okay?
You know what Merkin means? Vagina means. It's like, shout out to Nina here.
Dude, we have no fans. What are we talking about?
Whatever. Nina and I used to watch that all the time. You know what Merkin means? Vagina.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Says it so casually.
But in this episode, Stacy writes Jenny's a writer and
a bad one.
I mean,
Stacy Merkin is correct here.
Stacy writes a scathing review about her. Jenny gets so pissed that Stacy's queer, so Jenny finds Stacy's girlfriend,
who's a vet.
Who's a vet,
right?
okay, and she finds a dog that's dying. She changes her name to Debbie. Finds a dog that's dying, brings it to the vet, gets close to this vet. The dog dies. She gets really sad. They go out for drinks. She hits on Stacy's girlfriend. She manipulates her so much. She tries to get her. She calls Stacy and tries to get her to go to some. You remember this? She tries to get Stacy to go. Okay, she finds out that the girlfriend really misses Stacy and wants her to be somewhere on a Saturday night. So Jenny calls Stacy and invites her to something else.
So she's not there.
So she's not there, and then they try to have sex, and it just doesn't work out. And Jenny's just so evil and horrible.
Wait, Jenny tries to have sex with her
Stacy's girlfriend.
Jenny tries to have sex with a lot of people, and it doesn't work out. When her and Dana tried to, that was cute though. Then they were just whatever.
Remember when this is the same episode where Jenny writes a whole TV show about book where she writes.
Is that the same one?
Yeah, it's the same episode. It's called
when Alice gets pissed.
Because the show is called it's the same episode because the show is called Les Girls. So an episode that I was watching was called Les Girls. So it's the same one, and she just basically writes a show about all of her friends and changes their names slightly and is like.
Oh, that one. I was thinking one way later.
And Alice calls her out. She's just like, Jenny, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. And she's like, no, you just take the things from your life and you change it. And she's like, you didn't change it.
You can react to shows, too, if we have any fans eventually ever. Probably not. But we want to hear us react to it because we just love queer shit.
And we do that anyway. We'll text each other while we're watching something.
Oh, we gotta talk about Orphan Black.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, and I'm really curious. And Gracie.
Right. So the only other video I have on my channel is a 50-minute video of me and my friend Eliana breaking down the exploitation of queer women in the 100. I can talk about more with that by myself, or we don't have to get into that now. But that was a big thing in queer media for women.
Yeah.
And started all these statistics going around, and then
Auto Straddle had a bunch of great articles.
More lesbians have been dying. More fictional lesbians have been done. Recently, you ever heard of Person of Interest?
Yeah, I don't watch it though.
Well, they kissed and then they
one
died. And
it's always right after they kiss.
Yep. I don't know if it was immediately after.
Never kiss a gay. You will die.
Bulletproof vest, yo. Actually, I think was it a straight bullet? I don't remember. But anyway, and then a bunch of some queer women died on Empire, a couple other shows. Anyway, but so Delphine died in season 3 of Orphan Black. Okay.
And then the 100 had their whole thing.
And then
Lexa died.
And Lexa is cool because Lexa has a legacy in the show and also in the real world. Lexa's legacy is talking about this trope of killing queer women.
So I want to know, but I'm hoping that this was the case because I want to love these people who do Orphan Black because I really like Orphan Black. I hope this was the case too. That after Lexa died and they got all that backlash, they were all right, queer community,
we're gonna bring back.
We'll help you. We'll give you something. They're gonna kill someone. We'll bring someone back that you thought was dead. And because I'm wondering if they did mean to keep her dead, and I kind of think that they did. And then they just decided to bring her back.
They released a video before season 4 of Orphan Black. They released a video on the Orphan Black YouTube channel.
Was there anything about her?
It was literally a video of everyone that has died on Orphan Black.
And it was Delphine.
Delphine was in it. It was everyone that had died. Every single person.
That adds fire to this.
And so that
they planned on keeping her dead and then decided not to.
But the reason why that's so awesome. But especially because what happened with Lexa was a really cool way of us being we have a voice. You're making TV shows and we don't like them, and and now you have to listen to us. We care about these shows.
And the 100 didn't listen. Well, I guess they kind of did. They made her alive.
No. She was supposed to be all along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was that was part of the exploitation. They released videos of her being alive because they knew we thought she would die. Anyway, fuck that show. But basically since Buffy, not since the beginning of time,
oh my God,
since
Buffy's,
1950s,
that
queer
one
people,
broke my heart.
But like queer people on screen typically just aren't happy because of like the world.
Yeah.
And reminding us that
they either like die, they kill themselves,
something tragic and sad,
or they turn straight.
Yeah,
that's more movies though. I feel like,
or like their queerness is just like diminished and like put aside, or it's like a experiment. But but
or it's like made fun of.
But now we reached a place where like basically it's like this call and response where like the fans actually have a say in what happens in the show. So that's why it would be so dope if they killed Delphine, and then this happened with Lexa, and the backlash was so bad that they were like, "Yo, word,
we're gonna help you guys out.
Yo, we're gonna listen to you. You don't like you're unhappy with us. Like we're gonna bring her like thank you for telling us like that this was a problem. We killed this queer woman. We didn't know she meant so much. We're gonna literally bring her back on screen." Yeah,
and you had a good point too. We thought that was the finale, but there's actually another one. But it was like, it was like the last shot. So I was thinking, I feel like they couldn't have done that because they, they obviously shot it earlier, probably before the whole Hunter thing happened. But then it's just like one shot of Delphine at the end.
So they could have just added that in.
They could have just added that in.
Can someone really awesome can figure that out?
I think we should also Google it.
We should just tweet them too. Be like, did you add this in after?
Well, I'm curious to see what happens next week. If she's like in it, or maybe just like in it, like in specific,
How dope would that be if like the shit hit the fan and they were like, holy shit, we fucked up. We contributed to this problem that was happening. Like, we're gonna literally just bring her back to life. Like, also,
she's alive. Well, and you didn't like see her die. So like it was like she was dead, but like you didn't see, like there wasn't like a funeral. It wasn't like we have to like bring her back.
It's also funny because we're so desperate for like to have her back that we don't even like care if it makes no sense. Whatever. We're like, okay, she's back. We're
cool. Because he was like hopefully gonna live now.
Has Shay been in any of the episodes?
What?
Shay, remember the?
No, I liked Shay though, but also just because I loved Lost Girl and Kenzie.
Yo, Lost Girl was
like
crap.
Yeah, but Kenzie's like so.
They killed Kenzie. I know Kenzie wasn't queer in that show.
Then she came back.
Really?
I don't know.
I stopped watching.
Maybe they didn't come back. Maybe she didn't come back. But
what else do we want to talk about? Oh yeah.
I don't know, but she was good. Also, L-word, great way to make friends.
Or lovers.
Or yes.
Talk about the L-word.
That has happened to me also.
Yeah.
Both have. Just watch an episode of the L-word, and chill. L-word and chill.
L-word and chill.
Or one of my best friends now. We became friends after Dana died.
Oh God, it's a great story.
Dana died. I was bawling my eyes out. I cry a lot in TV shows, movies. I was like watching it in my basement at home in high school, like lights off, just hysterically crying. Dana dies. Alice is sitting there with the flower that's like singing the thing, and I was just done. I knew that my friend had watched it already, so we were like kind of friends then. I call him hysterically crying, like, why didn't you tell me Dana dies? Oh my God. And he's like, do you want to come over and watch the next few episodes? And I was like, yeah!
That's a queer family for you.
We watched some with my best friend. Best friend ever since.
Ever since that. We were
friends, and then we were best friends.
After you cuddled me after Dana died.
Yeah. And we watched, like, the next few. Oh, man. That was a noise from my computer.
Oh, shit.
That's okay.
Awkward. Is it a gay noise?
No, it's just being.
You need to
be gay. We should pretend. You should just change it to just be like gay every time I get a text.
It's just funny because like we're both so gay. We just talk about gay shit all the time.
It's like all we talk about.
But like also no, but also yes. Like it's just weird how
it's like natural. It's like it's not like we purposely talk about.
It's just like it comes like we're talking about clothes, like gender roles, and queerness comes into that, but then it goes out. We're talking about shit. I can only watch queer shows.
Talk about bathrooms before.
Oh, we did talk about bathrooms. Oh, we'll talk about like just like we're talking about like dating as a queer person too, and how like it's dating in general is like fucking hard,
especially now.
Yeah, and I was asking Margot
in person, which is like obviously what I don't know if most people would prefer, but
because it's just like I don't know,
like then you like the person, and like that you like them when you go out the first time, whereas it's like I always feel with like Tinder dates or OkCupid dates, I'm like, all right, like we think we like each other enough to be going out, but like you could meet me and be like definitely not, or like I could meet you and that could happen, and then it's like there's pressure to like like go through with the date anyway, whereas I feel like it would just be a lot better if like you went on the date and like there was like okay, like 20 minutes into a Tinder date you can like decide to just like leave, and that's like acceptable.
Deuces.
Because I feel like well yeah, but like I'd rather have someone do that than just like stay on a date with me if I'm like never gonna see them again, like but I feel like if you've met in person, then it's like, okay, we like each other enough to, like, at least be going out on, like, a full date in the future, you know? I don't know, it always weirds me out. I always feel weird about it, because I'm just like, this person could, like, really not like me now, but just, like, feel weird leaving, and then, like, I feel weird, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait until, like, the second date to, like, do stuff, because, like, then, like, you know, you've already met me, and you, like,
there's all these, like,
again,
rules
so like,
that come into play, and, like, I don't know, I like, operate in a circle of, like, a lot of queer people, which is, like, really fucking dope, but most of those people are, like, my friends, which is amazing, but most of the people I've dated have been from dating websites, actually, everyone, wow, from dating websites, but that's because, like, dating, like, that's, like,
and
young,
I've liked the people who I haven't met from dating websites so much more.
Oh, word. Well, yeah, I think it's, like, also a young thing, like, a young person thing, but it's just, like, I was asking Margot, like, it's just hard. It's just, like, hard. Like, there's a lot of feelings at bay. Like, we're, like, I'm an intense person. I like to talk about my feelings and stuff. And I was like,
about talking about my
feelings. But I was just like, do you think it's harder? It's like, it's just, like, hard. Dating is just, like, generally hard. It's always been hard. Or it's, like, is it a queer thing?
I think it's always been hard for queer people. I think that now it's getting harder for everyone. Because I feel like it used to be, you know, like, you could go out and, like, if you're straight people, you know, like, you just talk to people, like, before there were these things.
Well, now that we have, like, ways to find each other, and now it gets harder, because then you have higher standards, like, it...
Yeah, I mean, you know, you could, like, meet someone in person who you would have, like, totally swiped left on, but, like, think they're the coolest person, end up going out with them, but, like, if you just saw their pictures, like, I don't know, you know, that could happen. I feel like that probably does happen.
Yeah.
Swipe left on your soulmate. Oops.
I don't know, it's just, like, it's hard, yo. Like, it's hard. Like, especially fucking closeted. Like, I don't know if there's anybody. I mean, I really don't think anyone's watching this. But if there is anyone, like, watching this, and also you're, like, young and closeted, like, of course you're having trouble. Like, it's hard for us. We're out. We're, like, living. We're on all these apps and shit. Like, we are dating, and it's still hard. Like, it's just hard. Like, it's just, dating is hard. Being queer is hard. Being closeted is hard. Being young. Well, maybe that's easy and hard and fun, like, all these things at once. Life is just, like, generally difficult, too. Like, think of all the drugs that people take just to get through the day. Like, it's just, like, word. Like, I think it's cool that, like, we can just, like, talk about that, too. I don't know. Like,
talk about what?
Just, like, existing as, like, difficult. Like, because it's, like, really fun at times, but also it's, like, hard. Like paying for shit and, like, I mean, there's, like, all these, like, little things that just, like, make, like, existing difficult and also amazing. Just, like, being a human being that's alive, you know? People get sad. People get really happy. Like, it's just, there's a lot. Also, like, having, like, dreams and, like, things that you know, like, as I get older, there's, like, I know exactly what I want to do, and, like, I don't know how to make, I mean, I do know how to make them happen, but it's just going to take a lot of time and, like, networking, which I feel like I'm good at, but, like, it's all
about meeting the right people, which is, like, hard when you're
this goes into dating
people all the time.
Living. It's like, it's all about, like, putting yourself out there and, like, being in the right place at the right time, but also, like, people get tired and want to go home. We made a little list of stuff we kind of want to talk about. We didn't talk about popcorn yet. We're both. I was like,
we should have been eating popcorn. I just had too much already today.
Popcorn just fantastic.
We just had a lot of popcorn.
We did.
I just had a lot of popcorn. Gracie had already.
I already had some this morning.
Earlier this morning.
I do, like, these little bags, and I have, like, a couple of them.
I make it with my hot air popper, Jimmy.
Jimmy's
my best friend.
Do you name most of your stuff?
I use Jimmy every day. Yeah, I do. Someone else asked me about that recently too. This guy's Elliot. My other camera's Pete.
Oh, word. Okay.
I have, like, my guitars. My car, when I had it, was Klaus. They're, like, always. I don't know.
Well, maybe this goes back to you wearing black. It's just, like, you're more comfortable naming things masculine things.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just, like, you don't even. It's, like, a subconscious thing. Maybe it doesn't even matter. It's also look at us trying to put, like. Like,
there probably is some meaning behind it, though.
Everything.
I feel like you could usually find something, and, like, it probably is one of those. I don't know. But it's always, like, since I was a kid, anytime I'd name anything, always guy names. I don't think I used to write a lot of short stories also from, like, guys' perspectives, but I think that was before I, like, was like, oh, I could write this from, like, a queer person's perspective. So I was just, like, you know, like, if I was, like, choosing between one, I'd be like, oh, like, I definitely, like, identify more with, like, straight guys than straight girls. Not even, like, straight, but just, like, if I had to pick one of those, like, viewpoints to write from, like, the things I'd be writing about, like, meeting girls or something, I'd be like, okay, it's much more, like, from the guy's perspective.
Okay, so we've been talking for, like, 30 minutes. So I would love to talk about that more, maybe in another video, because I think so much about, like, as, like, a woman, I can never perpetrate the male gaze exactly. But as, like, a queer woman who's attracted to women, like, there are power dynamics that operate just, like, in any gaze. I mean, I know there's, like, the white gaze, too.
And just, like, gaze, like, the gaze, like, YS.
Yeah. Like, all the gazes and the gaze. But I think a lot about, like, as a queer woman, like, the way I operate with other women, I want to never perpetrate this, like, aggressiveness, like, ever. Like, that scares me. Mm-hmm. So maybe we talk about that, too. And just, like,
yeah, definitely.
And if anyone watches this, I mean...
That'll be the next one.
List some questions, I don't know. Some things you want to hear us talk about, maybe?
We also took a picture of us with the L word thing.
Oh, we took a picture, yeah, with this. It's a great photo.
It's a really good picture.
It wasn't getting that much love. We don't care. We look great.
It's a good one. It's a good picture.
Anyway, thanks for watching if you watch this whole thing.
Next one will be good.
This one was great, though. Bye!